Hello guys, this is Valerie from Victory Yoga. Welcome to this week's practice. This week we're going to be mostly focusing on our core and a little bit on strengthening our lower back. So we're going to get started into a sitting position today, and we're going to do our cats and cows from a cross-leg position. So it doesn't matter which leg that goes on top because we're going to change the way we're crossing the legs. We're going to have our hands on top of our knees, and then as we inhale, we're trying to find some cats and cow movement here. So it's not as easy as if we were like all four, but we're trying to rotate our pelvic floor, trying to open our heart, rolling the shoulders back and maybe gazing up. With the exhale, rotating the pelvic first, bring your navel towards your spine, maybe extending the arms as you lean back and bring your chin to your chest. Breathing in, open up, roll the shoulders back, gaze up. And exhale, and trying to bring as big range of movement as you can as you breathe in and out. And exhale, nice. We do one more on each side. And then once you have completed on each side, we're going to just change the way we're crossing the leg. So bring the other leg on top, across the other leg to the outside. Bringing it back upright again, and we're going to do again 3 this side. So bring your hands on the outside of your knees, take a deep breath in, rotate pelvic floor, open your heart, roll the shoulders back, gaze up. Exhale, start rotating your navel towards your spine, roll the pelvic, shoulder blades away from you, extend the elbows and chin to chest. Breathing in and out. Feel free to close the eyes to help you to connect with your spine. Last one, deep breath in. And exhale, release. Nice. Coming back to a neutral spine. We're going to find our R4 from here. So just shift your weight onto your hands and onto your knees. And then we're going to go into some core exercise just to strengthen and warm up our core here. So take a deep breath in, and we're going to extend the left leg towards the back of the mat. We want to flex the foot. We're trying to make sure that the legs is parallel to the floor. So you want to have make sure as well that your navel is pressing towards your spine, that you're not dropping your belly down and kind of collapsing into the shoulders. So keep the upper body engaged. Now you can either stay here. If you want to, you can raise the right arm towards the front. Nice. Now keeping the core engaged, we can either again stay here, or if you want, with the next exhale, we're bringing the elbow and the knee together in control, exhaling, rounding your upper body. Breathing in, we're going back to extend forward and back. Nice. We're going to do that twice more. Exhale, tag your curl in, bring your elbow and knee touching, and breathing in, extend. Last round. When you're ready, exhaling, curling in, and breathe in, extend. Perfect. One more breath in here, maybe lift a little bit higher. With the exhale, we're releasing the hand down first and then the knee. Finding one quick child pose, draw the knees in, relax your hips down, relax your forehead down. Just for one deep breath in and out. And then very slowly with the next inhale, we're coming back onto our R4. We ground your hands, we ground your knees. And then we're going to do the opposite. So when you're ready, you're going to extend the left leg back, right leg back. Flexing the foot. And then we extend the opposite arm to find some balance here. Flexing your foot, lifting up, trying to bring your navel in. We're going to tag your curl in 3 times. So bring the elbow and knee touching, round your upper body, press into the palm that is against the floor, and then extend back with the breath in. And again, exhale, release. Try to bring your knee as close as possible to your chest, and then extend as you breathe in. Last round, we go in. And then breathe in. We extend a little bit further forward and back. Lifting a little bit higher. Then dropping the left hand down and dropping your knee. And we're finding resting pose here again, child pose. Deep breath in and out, relax everything. Very slowly from here, we're going to start raising back up and find our way into our first downward dog of the day. So we're going to tuck our toes and then lift our sitting bones, opening the chest towards the back of the mat. Just a few deep breaths in here. Maybe start bending one knee at a time to bring one heel down. Maybe you swing your hips left and right just to have a little bit of a stretch in your body. With the exhale, we bend the knees, look between our hands, and start taking a little step towards the front of your mat. Finding your fall forward, relaxing everything down. Find a halfway lift, straight spine. Release down with the exhale. Coming all the way up to standing, unroll your back very slowly, come all the way up, reach the hands up, gaze up. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Moving to our sun salutation, 8 just to warm up our body. So breathe in, bring your arms up towards the sky. With the exhale, find your fall forward. Bend from the hips as you come down, all the way down to the floor. Relax down. Halfway lift. And then we're going to plant the palm and step back into our plank. Now in our plank, we're trying to press your shoulder blades towards the sky. The hips are the same height as your shoulders. Not any wider, not any higher or lower. So really try to keep your core engaged. For the first chaturanga, I invite you to drop your knees down, untuck your toes, and we're coming all the way down to the floor, forehead down. Take a deep breath in, roll your shoulders up and back, lift your chest, gaze towards the front, maybe release the hands and squeeze the elbows behind your back. Exhale, relaxing down. Gonna do that once more. Deep breath in, lifting up, activating the legs, and release. Beautiful. Coming back into our downward dog, you've got the option to come onto your knees first, or maybe you tuck your toes, lift the knees from the floor, and then press up into your plank and downward dog. These are just options. If you prefer coming onto your knees first, you can do that. Take a deep breath in here, find some length. With the exhale, bend the knees, look between your hands, and we're stepping towards the front. Halfway lift, straight spine. Release down with the exhale. Coming all the way up to standing, reaching high. And hands in front of your heart. We're going straight away into our fall forward, coming all the way back down. Halfway lift. Plant your palms, step or jump back, vinyasa. So the first chaturanga we did on our knees. No, you're more than welcome if you want to stay on your toes. We rock forward, coming halfway down. Keep the elbows hugged in. And then upward dog with the inhale, rock forward, open your heart, roll onto the top of your feet. Beautiful. Squeeze the shoulder blades behind your back. And downward dog, tuck your toes, lift the sitting bones, and release into your downward dog. Perfect. Take a deep breath in here. As we exhale, we bend the knees, look between our hands, and stepping towards the front. Halfway lift, straight spine. Release down with the exhale. Coming all the way up to standing, reaching high. And hands in front of your heart, Samasthiti. Perfect. Take a deep breath in here. And then with the exhale, we release the hands on each side of your body. Palms facing towards the front. Roll your shoulders back and down. And then we're just closing the eyes here and taking a few deep breaths to relax and reground. Use that time to come back to your breath. Noticing how your breath feels, how your body feels after a little warm-up. Coming back from relaxation, we're opening the eyes and we're going to find the front of our mat to start moving through our flow. Big toes touching. Inhaling, bring your arms up towards the sky. We're going to meet into our downward dog. We find our fall forward with the exhale. You can skip the flow if you want to, or we can move together halfway lift. Plant your palms, stepping or jump back. Moving through our chaturanga, so rock forward. Lower yourself halfway down. Upward dog with the inhale. And downward dog with the exhale. Beautiful. Straight away from here, inhaling, the right leg's going to go up towards the sky into your three-legged dog. Trying to keep the shoulder and the hip square. Foot is flexed, so toes pointing down. Tiger curl in, bring your knee towards your chest. Hug it in. And then we're going to go back up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in as you extend the leg, maybe a little bit higher. And then we're going to tiger curl in, touch your right knee and your right elbow. And then we go back up one more time, inhaling. And this time we're going to bring the right knee to left elbow. Nice. And we go back up towards the sky. Beautiful. With the next exhale, drop the foot between your hands. Perfect. And land into runner's lunge. Reground your feet. Use your hand if you need to move your feet where your front foot where you want it. So the right leg is forward. And then we're lifting up into a high lunge. Deep breath in, open your heart, reach the hands as high as you can, extend the elbows. Landing into that lunge, we're here for one deep breath. With the next exhale, we're going to do an arrowhead. So bring the top of the crown towards the front. Release the hands on each side of your body. We're going to swipe the hands back and down, palms facing down, and we're going to go back up with the inhale, lifting up. Slow movement, we're following our breath. Exhale, we do that once more, releasing slowly. And then we go back up with the inhale. Nicely done. Beautiful. We're landing into our arrowhead again. Landing into our high lunge again. Beautiful. We're going to release the hands down towards the floor. Take a deep breath in. The right leg's going to go up towards the sky for one inhale. With the exhale, we find our plank or three-legged plank, Chaturanga Dandasana, upward dog, and downward dog. Keep your core engaged as you move to your upward dog and downward dog. Landing back into our downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. This time the left leg's going to go up. We're going to reverse and do the same thing as we did onto the other side. Keep the left leg as high as you can. Tiger curl in, knee towards your chest. Rock forward so the shoulders comes forward. Knee towards the center. And then we go up. Breathe in. With the exhale, bring your left knee to your left elbow. And then we go up. And then the other way around, left knee to right elbow. Slow movement, we're trying to move with mindfulness. Inhaling, we go back up. And then the next round, we're going to drop the foot between our hands very slowly. Find runner's lunge. Adjust your feet if you need to. We're going into high lunge with the inhale. Opening up, front knee bend, back leg active. Unless you've got lower back tension, then you can have a little bit of a back bend into the back knee. Otherwise, back leg active. Arrowhead with the next exhale. So top of the crown towards the front. Sweep your hands back and down on each side of your body. And then breathing in, we go back up towards the sky. Slow movement, following your breath. We do that once more. Exhale, releasing slowly. And inhale up. Nice. Releasing the hands down very slowly on each side of your left foot. Left leg's going to go up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Breathing in, creating some space, lift high. Find your plank, rock forward, or your three-legged plank. Chaturanga, release. Upward dog with the inhale. And downward dog. Beautiful. We're landing into our downward dog. Now, if you want to find a little resting pose before we keep moving through our flow, I invite you to drop your knees down onto the floor into a wide leg child pose. Bring your big toes touching, your toes are on top, and relax your hips down, forehead down. Taking just a few deep breaths here to reground. You can have the hands towards the front, or maybe you bring them into a prayer position behind your head. Last deep breath in here. And then very slowly, we're going to start making our way back into our downward dog. So take your time, coming back onto your hands, draw your knees in, tuck your toes, and downward dog. Okay. Deep breath in here. With the exhale, rock forward into your plank pose. Now we're going to roll onto the outside of your left foot. So left foot goes onto the outside. We find a side plank. Bring your right leg on top and then right hand up. Now here we've got different options. If you want to find supported side plank, you're more than welcome to drop your left knee down on the floor. If you're happy to have the normal side plank, just keep the legs extended. You also have the option, if you want, to bring your right leg up and as high as you can, flexing the foot. So it doesn't matter where you want to when you want to keep it. Just keep breathing here. Maybe gaze up towards the sky. Beautiful. Releasing the right hand down. Find your plank. And then we're going to go onto the other side. So we're going to roll onto the outside of your right foot. And then we're lifting the left arm up. And either again staying here, or if you want, you can drop the right knee down to find a supported plank. Even in the supported plank, you can also lift the left leg if you want. Or you stay with the legs extended, or keep one leg up. Maybe gaze up. And then release the hand down. Find your plank again. Keep your core engaged for one breath. And then rock forward. Chaturanga halfway down. Upward dog with the inhale. And downward dog. Okay. Take a deep breath in here. Nicely done. With the exhale, we're going to rock forward and find our way all the way down to the floor. You can drop your knees down, and we're slowly making our way down to the floor, relaxing on our belly. Maybe bring the head to the side and opening your arms either wide or elbows bent 90 degrees. Just taking one deep breath in here, and we're going to give our abs a little bit of a stretch here. So we're going to bring the hands in the top corner of our mat and finding a still pose. So just trying, you can even have the hand on the outside of your mat, trying to extend the elbows and draw your shoulders back and down. Now, if you have lower back problem, please do not practice this. Just stay onto laying down on your belly. Now here, if it's too much to have the hands close to you, just walk them a little bit further back. And if you want a deeper stretch, walk them closer to you. So the closer the hand, the more the stretch is into the front of your body and into your lower back. And another deep breath in here. And then we relax all the way down to the floor and release. Beautiful. Bring your head to the side. And relax. We're going to go into one more plank. This time we're going to do forearm plank. So I invite you first to find your Sphinx pose. So draw your forearm in. You're resting onto your forearm, your elbows are about shoulder width distance, your palms are flat on the floor. You can stay here into your Sphinx pose. You're trying to really bring your shoulders back and down away from your ears. And if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more from here, you're more than welcome to tuck your toes and then lift your hip bone. Okay, one breath in here. Press the shoulder blades towards the sky. Nice. If you want to, bring your left hand, left fingertips touching your left wrist, and then we're going to roll onto the outside of the left foot and bring the right arm up. Just an option. You can either stay here, or again, you got the option to lift the right leg. Nice. Slowly coming back onto your forearm plank without dropping the hips if you can. We're going to do the other side. So bring your right fingertips towards the left wrist and roll onto the outside of your right foot. Left leg on top. Maybe lifting the left arm up. Maybe lifting the left leg up. And then gently back onto your forearm plank for one inhale. And then we're coming hips down. Untuck the toes. Come all the way down and bring your head facing the other way around that you did before and relax your side of the head down. Great job here. Now slowly from here, we want to find ourselves into a sitting pose. So you may want to have the hands on each side of your rib cage. We're going to move to one last floor if you want to. If you had enough of movement or challenge, you can just wait for us in the sitting pose. So if you want, lift your knees off the mat, press back into your plank and into your downward dog. Last downward dog of the day, so make it count. Make sure that you enjoy every breath in it. We've got 2 deep breaths. And then with the next exhale, bend the knees, look between your hands, and we're stepping or jumping through a sitting pose with the legs in front of us. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to find one fall forward. So we're going to bring the feet towards us, flexing the foot. Breathing in, we bring the arms up towards the sky. With the exhale, folding forward. So bring your navel in, and if you can, grab the outside of your feet or your big toes with 2 fingers, or the outside of your legs. Wherever you can grab and get a hold on, we're trying to hold on to our legs or feet, and then slowly trying to release with every exhale. No need to go all the way down. We're trying to keep the back, if we can, upright. Slowly from here, we're going to lift up, bring the hands behind you, ground your feet, feet up by hips with distance, fingertips towards you. Take a deep breath in, we're going to lift the hips up towards the sky. Now we're coming into a reverse tabletop. You can either gaze towards the front, or if you want, you can drop the head back and down and gazing away from you. Now just trying to take it easy on your neck. If you've never done that before, please don't try that for the first time. Nice, one more breath, lift the hips a bit higher, and then we're bringing the chin to chest and then coming all the way down to the floor. We're going to do that twice more. Inhaling, lifting the hips up. We're not dropping the head this time, we're just keeping gazing forward and relax down. Nice, and then last one, deep breath in, lifting up, and then release. Lovely. Okay, finding your sacrum control from here, drop your hips down, open the legs up. Legs are parallel to the floor. Bring your hands into the inside of your knee to find your boat pose. Roll the shoulders back and down. Find some length into your spine. Either staying here, releasing the hands, palms facing up will make it a little bit harder. Extending the leg will make it a little bit harder. And bring the hands up will make it a little bit more challenging. So just finding your favorite variation, whichever you prefer. Doesn't matter. We're finding our boat pose. Nice. Take a deep breath in here. And then very slowly with the exhale, we're starting releasing down, all the way down to the floor, coming down close to the floor, and then we're releasing down. Extend your hands over your head, palms facing away from you, and stretch from the tip of your toes to the tip of your fingers. Extend your body. And then from here, we're finding a reclined butterfly. So bring the sole of your feet together, knees wide. Hands on each side of your body, palms facing up. And then relaxing here. Closing your eyes if you want to. Taking a few deep breaths in and out through your nose. And then slowly draw the knees into back towards the center, knees to chest. And then we're going to find a final spinal twist. So we're going to cross the right leg on top of the left leg. And then we're going to open the legs towards the left side. So drop that down, open the arms wide, and maybe gazing up, gazing towards your right hand, maybe closing the eyes. Taking a few deep breaths here. Relaxing everything down. Coming back slowly towards the center, take your time. We're going to reverse that twist, so bring the left leg crossing on top of the right one this time, and then dropping the legs towards the right side of your mat as we gaze towards the left side. Come back towards the center very slowly. Knees towards your chest. Last round. Give yourself a big hug. Gonna find a happy baby. So grabbing the outside of your feet with your hands. Feet are facing towards the sky. Knees are wide. Just taking a few deep breaths in here. Maybe you want to rock left and right into your happy baby. And then we're finding our Shavasana, our final resting pose. So we're going to extend the legs about mat wide onto the floor. Hands on each side of your body, palms facing up. Roll the shoulders back and down and close the eyes. Taking a few deep breaths here to relax and reground. Make sure your legs are completely relaxed. Let go of any tension. So are your hips. Lower back, your core, shoulders, your arms, your hands. And finally, your neck, your shoulders, your head. Everything is completely relax. Very slowly from here, I invite you to start bringing awareness back into your body. Move your fingers and your toes. Move your wrists, your ankle, your head left and right. And bring your legs together. Interlock your hands. Bring your hands over your head, palms facing away from you, and stretch from the tip of your toes to the tip of your fingers. Extend your body as much as you can. And we're releasing and rolling onto the right side of our body. So you can use your arm under your head as a pillow, keeping the eyes closed. Just taking 2 deep breaths here. And then we very slowly start making our way back up to a sitting pose. Keep your eyes closed. Just bring your back upright to any sitting position you feel comfortable in. Shoulders are back and down. Bring your hands in front of your heart center in a prayer position. Take a deep breath in through the nose, and with the exhale, gently bend your head, bow your head down. Inviting gratitude into your day, into your practice, into yourself. Feeling grateful towards your body, your mind, and your spirit. Namaste. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. I hope you enjoy your practice and you feel good. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Again, my name is Valerie from Victory Yoga, and I wish you all a beautiful day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.